I have brought you 10 of the most terrifying prisons in the world. Prisons where even imagining a moment of living in them is really painful. Let's get started. Hello friends, welcome to the Medliyn channel. In this video, I intend to excite you and show you the fear of prisons. Prison number 10, Loragano Prison Peru. Loragano is one of the largest and most overcrowded prisons in South America. It has a high level of violence and is known for its gang presence. The scariest place in all of South America. A real hell. This prison was built with the expectation of keeping two people in it, but more than 500 people are kept in it. You can buy a smartphone or drugs, and if you want and have money, you can even order a prostitute. There is a very high mortality rate. Prisoners die from diseases and sanitary conditions and at the hands of their cellmates. Prison number 9, La Santa Prison, France. The French prison, the capital's only prison, was built in 1867. For years, suicide bombers were kept inside the walls, where they were also executed, and a guillotine stood on the ground in front of the building. This continued until 1939, when public executions were abolished. But World War I made its adjustments. German invaders executed members of the French resistance at La Santa. Prison number 8, Bang Huang Central Prison, Thailand. Bang Huang Central Prison is located in Numthabir Province in Thailand. This city is located about 11 kilometers north of the country's capital, Bangkok. This prison is known as one of the worst places in Southeast Asia due to the extremely harsh behavior of the guards with the prisoners and the excessive number of criminals. Bang Huang Prison was only for men, and now several foreign criminals are also locked up in this place. It is said that usually criminals who are sentenced to death spend a period of time in this prison before they die. Prison number 7, Camp 22 in North Korea. Located in North Korea, Camp 22 is a political prison camp where prisoners are subjected to forced labor, torture, and inhumane conditions. Camp 22 was located in Horian County, North Hamgyong Province, in northeast North Korea, near the border with China. It was situated in a large valley with many side valleys, surrounded by 400-700 m 1,320-300 feet high mountains. Prison number 6, Tadmur Prison, Syria. The prison became famous for its brutal treatment of prisoners, including torture and execution. It was closed in 2001 but reopened in recent years. It took place on June 27, 1980, one day after the failed assassination attempt on Syrian President Hafez al-Assad at Tadmur Prison in Palmyra, Syria. The forces of the Syrian Defense Group, known as the Soraya Defense, under the command. If you liked the video so far, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos. Prison number 5, San Juan de Ulloa, Mexico. This fortress-turned-prison has a dark history of torture and death. It is believed to be haunted and is considered one of Mexico's most haunted places. The fort was constructed during the period of Spanish colonial rule, with construction being initiated in 1535 by the Spanish authorities. The boundaries of the fort were repeatedly expanded several times during its existence. Reception center for the general population of the penal colony. They were housed in moderate freedom due to the difficulty of escaping from the island. St. Joseph Island was the reclusion, where inmates were sent to be punished by solitary confinement in silence and darkness for attempted escapes or offenses committed in the penal colony. Prison number 3, Coandria Penitentiary, Brazil. Coandria was once one of the largest prisons in Latin America. It was known for its violence, overcrowding, and poor living conditions. It was closed in 2002. The prison was demolished on December 8, 2002. One block was left intact to be used as a museum, now open to public and accessible via Coandria Metro Station, Estaco Coandria. Today, the Parque da Juventude complex is located on the site of the former penitentiary. Prison number 2, Rikers Island Prison, New York. Rikers Island has 10 prisons that house 12,000 prisoners a day and have cells to hold 17,000 prisoners. The guards of this prison forced the prisoners to beat each other with their self-created law called Fight Club, and so far 2 of the guards have been imprisoned for this reason. The prisoners are not at any point in this prison. They're not safe because they are tortured by the prison guards on the one hand, and they are attacked and mistreated by other prisoners on the other hand. Prison number 1, Alcatraz Federal Prison, United States. Located on an island in the San Francisco Bay, Alcatraz was a maximum security prison known for its isolation and high security measures. Alcatraz was intended for inmates who were persistently causing trouble in other federal prisons. It will be a last prison, for Alcatraz was intended for prisoners who continuously cause trouble at other federal prisons. It would be a last resort prison to hold the worst of the worst who had no hope of rehabilitation. On August 11,